Alright, so boom, check it. Nah. But yeah, so my accident happened September 8th, 2013. So prior to that, it was my younger cousin's birthday, so she turns now, and my younger brother, who's actually gay. So we all were going to the gay club. It was like, back then, it was like this little club called the BC Breakfast Club in Philadelphia. Pretty sure you guys know about it if you're from Philadelphia. Yeah, so we went out to the club that day. Mind you, it was supposed to be me, us three, my best friend, and his friend. Well, my best friend at the time. So we all lived close to each other, so we were all going to go out together. So he wound up not going. He went with his friend, and then they were supposed to meet us there. So me, my younger brother, and my cousin, we head to the club. We're drunk, pre-gaming and all that. We get to the club, we're having fun. And then about probably like 2-3 hours in, my brother and my cousin leave. So my cousin was going somewhere else, and my younger brother was going home. So he was like, just come home with us, blah, blah. I don't want to ride home by myself. I'm like, I'm just going to wait for Taj and them. They said they were coming, so I'm just going to stay here and wait. You can just leave with us, and we all just go home together. He was like, no, just like come home. Like, I don't got time. Like, I just want to leave. I'm like, well, I'm not leaving, so just either stay here or I'll just like go home by myself. So he was like, okay, I'm just going to go out by myself. I'm like, whatever, okay. So I'm texting my friend at the time. I'm like, I'm here at the club by myself. Like, where you guys at? We're on our way. Another hour passed, and I'm there by myself in the club, still drinking, I'm like, whatever, like, at this point, I don't even care. So I'm in the club, they finally arrive, and mind you, we get in there, well, they get there, and then we wind up, like, staying 15 extra minutes after they leave. After they come, and then, like, we leave. Don't mind me, I can't talk right now. I have braces. Bear with me. So, so they get there, they get a drink, and then, like, they dancing a little bit. I wasn't dancing at that point, because I'm just, like, I'm up. And I was just ready to go. So we leave, we get in the car, and I fall asleep. I put my seatbelt on and I fell asleep. So I remember waking up because one of them asked me, like, Brian, do you want something to eat? I'm like, no, I fell back to sleep. So next, I remember, I guess it's when like the car crash happened. So mind you, keep in mind, the driver, I didn't even know, like, he was so drunk because he was with my friend at the other club. So I didn't know, like, how much he had drunk. At that point, I was just like, I need to get home. Like, you guys are going home, so it's all right. So I remember, I guess this is when, like, the car hit. So when he hit the other car, my face had, like, hit the side window, and my face broke the glass. So his mom had some African steel pans inside the car. I guess they flew up from behind me, hit my face, and my face hit the window, which broke the window. So at this point, I believe I bounced from one side to another, then my face like hit the other side of the car. Seatbelt pop. Mind you, I'm in the back seat, so I was the worst one out of everybody in the car. The driver, nothing wrong. My friend had a couple little injuries. I had the most. I had, like, my face, all this. Oh, you see this? Cuts all right here. All this is glass from the window. All that. My lip split open and inside out. So my lip up, my neck was split open. All, like, the meat was just everywhere on the side. Scratches all on my face. And I tried to, like, grow facial hair to hide all that. Don't work. So yeah, that happened. Then I had a sprained spine. I had a hip contusion. A busted knee, like detached retina, like the glass got into my eye, and it went into my retina. I had to get surgery on that. Didn't work. So basically, I'm like kind of like blind in my right eye. Like I can like see, like I can't focus on anything, but I can like kind of see it. It's like real blurry. So yeah, so he hit a state trooper who was like on the side of a road helping someone who like needed gas. So luckily they weren't in the car, or the state trooper wasn't in the car, because the impact was so hard, like the state trooper would have died, they said. So he hit the state trooper's car, who hit the people's car he was pulling over, and their car hit them. So he was like going that fast. We don't know if he was like asleep or he was like texting, he was drunk. So yeah, and then he had some like other stuff going on with like traffic stops, and he didn't have his license and suspended stuff, whatever. It's not my problem. But yeah, so that happened, and then my best friend at the time, He had like gash in his forehead. He had like a fractured rib, a punctured lung. Like his was severe too, but mine was like I almost died because I lost a lot of blood. So I remember like the impact. I didn't feel anything. I was just like knocked out instantly. And then I also remember like waking up because I hear my friend like knocking on the glass, like, and I guess he was like trying to pull the door to like open it to get me out. And then they said that like I was just like laying there like lifeless, like I was. He said that he could see me breathing, but like he didn't know if like I was gonna die or not because it was like a lot of blood. So everybody else got out the car. They was waiting on the side of the road, I guess, for the ambulance and the firemen to come. Not firemen, police. What am I talking about? Yeah, so, and then I remember waking up in the back of the ambulance, I hear them saying, like, Mr. Holland, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. And then the next time I wake up was, like, the next day in the hospital. And me and my friend, we had the same room. I don't know how it happened. But, yeah, we had the same room. And I hear his, like, family waking up. So, mind you, the accident happened at, like, 4:30 a.m. My family got notified at 7 a.m. But I came to, like, off the drugs, I guess, around, like, 5 p.m. And his family was there. I hear his mom talking. I hear him. So then I wake up, I'm like, Taj, what happened? He's like, we got into a car accident. So mind you, at this point, I don't know, my face is messed up. I don't know, like, nothing. Like, I can feel a little pain, like, in my hip when I move. And, like, my back was, like, hurting a little bit in my neck. And I had, like, a cast on my neck. Like, nothing. So, he like, oh, your face is so bad. Like, blah, blah, yada, yada. You ain't see your face? I'm like, no. So he showed me my face. I couldn't even, like, cry or nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my face is, like, swole, like, I was kind of like unrecognizable, like blood all in my hair. I had a bad dye job. I'll post a picture at the end of the video or in the beginning. I don't know. So yeah. So I wake up and I asked him, can he call my mom? Like have them come to the hospital. So I stayed in the hospital for about a good 2 extra days. And at the time I was living like in a city called Chester, Croger Medical Hospital, the worst. The worst. Like the nurses were like trash. Like I would never recommend anybody going to the hospital ever. So yeah, I had to go to therapy for about a good year. You had to go to therapy and stuff afterwards. And that lawsuit lasted about a year. So I remember like we had to go the full year, like 6 days out of 6 days out of a week sometime. So I had to like in the hospital, they had to walk me around the hospital to like get my walking up to par to leave, because if I couldn't leave until like I couldn't walk because of my hip, so they wanted to like see that I was like improving and stuff, because like that pain was unbearable. Like every time I felt pain, morphine shot. Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, that happened, and like my eyes like kind of like so I'm left with like my eye kind of like semi-blind, scratches on my face, and my memory, that was a big one. My memory is like shot. I could remember like I would literally be downstairs thinking about something, I'll go upstairs to my room to get it, I forget it. I'm forgetting like important stuff like appointments, a lot. Yeah, so like some things that like I go through like from the accident, my memory is a big one. And sometimes like I'll wear glasses to like try to cover up, and, like I guess it'll be a shield for me. That'll be a thing. So if you ever see me with glasses on, I'm probably wearing them because my scratches, and I'm not like it's insecure a little bit, but it's not like too much. But it's just like that's my shield. That's my thing. So that, and then also like when I talk to people, I don't feel like it's confident, because people automatically they go to like my scratches. They won't say it, but I'll see them like looking at me and like looking at the scratches, but they won't say nothing. I'll see them like thinking about it, but they won't say nothing. Sometimes some people do ask, but a lot 9 times out of 10, a lot of them won't ask. It's just like those are two things. Like I don't feel comfortable. Like I wasn't like as outgoing as I am before. I mean, granted, I'm still outgoing, but sometimes I'll just like play the back. I'll be like real quiet. I'm like, okay, I won't talk to. I don't approach boys at all unless it's on the internet sometimes. But that was just me before anyway, because I was always quiet, nonchalant, kinda. But yeah, so that's like things that I go through. And what else? Yeah, just like the glasses thing, and just like me feeling kind of insecure at times, but I try not to let it affect me so much. But I mean, granted, we all have our imperfections. I guess this is mine, so I have to deal with it. I try to grow facial hair over my scars to hide all of it. Don't work sometimes. And then most of the times I'll be wanting to shave it off, and I'm like, well, damn, your mark's gonna show. I don't take pictures at all. That's another thing. I don't take pictures at all unless like they're far away. If I take a selfie, it would have to be like it's once in a blue moon I'll catch myself with a good selfie. That rarely happens. Or like if I'm on Instagram playing with filters and stuff. But yeah, that's it. And I don't know. It's just like, you know, you live and you learn. Never, ever, 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 ever. If one of your friends are drinking, literally get an Uber home, drive home with somebody else that's sober. You know, call somebody, a family member, boyfriend, girlfriend to come pick you up. I don't recommend it at all. You see what happens to me. And I was in the back seat with my seatbelt on. I don't think nobody else had their seatbelt on, and I almost died. And you know, he didn't have nothing wrong with him, and you know, yeah, that's what happened. And he didn't want to take accountability for it. He was trying to blame my best friend at the time for driving, and it was him. And he was driving his mom's car. He didn't have a license either. Then, you know, that happened. We get into the car accident, you know. But yeah, I say that to say, you know, practice, 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 practice. Even if like, I don't know why I just said practice, but yeah, just like the whole drinking and driving thing. No, it's not a good look at all. You know, you can put your life and others' life at risk. Kill somebody, kill yourself, kill everybody. You know, I recommend you just literally, if you're gonna go out, you know you're gonna drink, call Uber. Oh, hey babe, can you come pick me up? Or just like try to get sober before you get in the car. It's not that deep. You're risking your life. You know, you're risking DUI charges, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's my story time. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to follow me on all my social media. Like, comment, subscribe, and also please turn on your push notification bell so you guys get notified when I drop new content. All right, bye guys.